Hello YouTube. This is the Diamonds One. Like, share, and subscribe. I just got the shot. I ain't brush my hair, whatever. I gotta get my hair cut anyway. But oh yeah, it's a shopper cart in my crib. I don't know. I feel like a crackhead. Oh, but anyway, I'm gonna talk about this book, Rick Ross, The Perfect Day to Boss Up, a hustler guide to building an empire. It's got a lot of gems in it. I'm on chapter 5. I'm gonna read chapter 1. I've been reading and highlighting a little shit because I want to own a business one day. So I got a lot of business adventures ideas, but I ain't gonna say it out loud. But shout out to my future partners. Um, Chapter 1 was about really. I highlighted some gems. I ain't gonna say the whole thing because it's really a good book. Let me show you this. That's the book. Uh, Chapter 1 is it's the determining of the destination, and then besides Rick Ross bragging about his motherfucking stuff, he really got some gems. I'm just gonna read the shit I highlighted. On number 1, I ain't highlight too much. On number 1, I think he said that Bruce Lee he wrote a quote what Bruce Lee had was "Empty your mind, be formed and shapeless," because he was really talking about the pandemic, and he had nothing to do. All his shows got canceled because that's his mainstream income, and so he just he just randomly started cutting his fucking grass. It's random, like he randomly started cutting his grass. He started buying tractors and shit. Started randomly cutting his grass. So he bought his career from Real Deal Holyfield, and he purchased his Holyfield spent $20. He got it on a bargain basically, and he said he called it the Motherland, rule out the dam, and he had an old shed, 6 years. He said he never been in the shed. He said he got what did he say how big his acres was? Got the book right here. His acres, he says 235 acre estate. He said just get the zombie apocalypse, he could put his peoples in there so they could have them, the zombies. Bullshit. Called bullshit, but that's what the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the Bruce Lee quote came from. So he said, empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water. When you pour water in a cup, it becomes a cup. When you pour water into a teapot, it becomes a teapot. Water can flow, or drip, or crash. Be water, my friend. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. So it goes on and on about, this thing. And then he said that, this is the gems I got from chapter 1, because I'm going to make every time, I'm going to make a YouTube video about every chapter. He said, he said one of his favorite books is the cult classic is The 48 Laws of Power. And then he said he don't agree with someone. He met Robert Greene. 48 Laws of Power was written by Robert Greene. And he said he met him. He said he don't agree with all the laws. And then dude said, well, I can't say dude, Robert Greene said that every law has a reversal, and that sometimes you need to do the opposite depending on the circumstances in the situation. That's true. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that book, man. I gotta read the 48 Laws of Power too. I could just put the upload now on YouTube too. And then he said like he trying to make his fortune from past the 100 million mark. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what else you could do? I would try to achieve the most I can do. That makes sense. So he said he's got to focus on shit. So he said when you're working towards something, you need to concentrate on the task at hand. That when having tunnel vision is effective. And then that. Because he said, he said because the tunnel vision has its pros and cons. I mean, I should highlight that. See, on one hand, it's the fastest way to get where you want to go, and the easiest way to tune out all distractions. But on the other hand, the downside to tunnel vision is that you can lose sight of everything else of what's going on around you, like raising your kids and all the other shit, because you making the sacrifice to get where you need to go, so you lose sight on all the other shit. You see what I'm saying? So basically, he's basically saying that having tunnel vision, you block out your peripheral, so the ups and downs, you gotta find a balance between personal life and what you want to go to achieve your goals. So, and he also said there's not a one size fits all approach to success. A boss has the ability to see the bigger picture and adjust to their plans, just like water, as their circumstances and their priorities evolve. Sometimes you have to take a step back and assess to make sure you're heading in the right direction. When you can't make sense of what you're seeing, do not stay harder. When you're confused about what you're hearing, do not listen harder. Stand back, give yourself space, and let things come to focus. That's chapter 1. I think this is a good read from chapter 1. You know what I'm saying? He got fast foods, restaurants. He got his own record label with Wale and Meek Mills. He got Cologne, Rick Ross Fitness. He got a lot of individuals. I'm proud of Rick Ross. I'm proud of my black brother, but at the same time, throughout the book, I want chapter 5. Really, I want chapter 5. I just read chapter 1, the brief just of chapter 1, and oh my God, the motherfucker brag. Right, it seems like it's bragging when you don't have it. Let me clear that up. I don't have it, so it seems like he's bragging. But if somebody do have, it's not bragging. It's telling you that you can make it too. You see what I'm saying? Or, whatever you want to interpret it. But it's like, yeah, so, I should describe this to Don is wrong.